Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jeremiah Kato and welcome you all to today's class. We'll be discussing food safety and hygiene for all food handlers in hotels and other food-related ventures. Please feel at home as we enjoy the class together. Contributions and questions are welcome. The key messages for this class or topic or course today will be personal hygiene is important to prevent food poisoning. When handling food, wash your hands thoroughly and often. If you are sick, do not go to work because you can contaminate food and you may make other people sick. Food handlers should be properly trained in safe handling in food handling. Good personal hygiene. Good personal hygiene can prevent food poisoning. Bacteria that can cause food poisoning can be on everyone. We are all agents of diseases. We are agents of viruses. We can pass any disease to any place. So we need to be very careful with our personal hygiene as food handlers. Good personal hygiene also makes good businesses sense. Customers like to see food handling staff who take good care of themselves. So you need to be very careful on how you're handling yourself when you're dealing with food. Food handlers, personal hygiene tips. What are the tips of those who should be handling food? Hygiene is very important as far as food hygiene is concerned. To prevent food poisoning using good personal hygiene, these are the below tips that you should follow as you handle food. Wash and dry your hands very well, properly, before handling any food. Wash and dry them again frequently during work. As we know that today we have a very serious situation of coronavirus, we always need to wash our hands and dry them with sanitizer at all time. Never smoke, chew gum, spit, change a body's nappy, a baby's nappy, or eat in a food handling or food storage area. Do not do that. Okay. Never cough, sneeze over food or where food is being prepared or stored. Now we have new techniques of coughing. We don't cough in our hands like this. It's not allowed anymore. It's a custom everywhere that people cough, with their hands. We need to cough like this, and we don't cough near people. When you feel like you want to cough, you have to go outside or away from food, and then you start coughing. Okay? Wear clean protective clothing such as an apron. Okay? An apron should be clean. Your PPE has to be also clean. If you have, I don't know how they call this, the ladies cover on their head. It has to be clean at all times. So make sure that food is always handled. Keep your spare clothes and other personal items, including mobile phones, away from where food is kept and prepared. Tie the back or cover long hair. You need to cover your hair at all times. Avoid wearing jewelries or any wear plain black banded rings. Do not wear nail polish because it can chip into the food. I know this is the problem with all ladies, please do not have you don't need to have nail polish. Okay. Wear disposable gloves over the top of the wound strip if you have wounds on your hands. Okay. On that as well, when you get any wound, please make sure you cover it. Okay, cover it at all time so that you don't, so that germs don't come to you, or you don't pass your diseases to other people. Change disposable gloves all the time. Advise your supervisor if you feel unwell and you don't, so that you may not handle food. Food handlers, washing hands. Wash your hands thoroughly to reduce the chance of contaminating food with bacteria from yourself. Wash your hands with soap and warm water, and do not forget the back of your hands, wrist. You see, this is how we wash hands, guys. You wet your hands, okay, with small water. Then you put soap. You rub, okay. You do like this, okay. Do like this, because most of these parts are always missed, okay. Okay, then this is how we wash. This is how I wash my hands all the time. All right. So after, pour the water, rinse your hands. Okay. Then this is where the problem comes. When people finish the washing their hands, again they touch the tap. Remember, the tap is contaminated. Many people use it. So you need to use your elbow and turn the tap off. Okay? And then get a tissue. Wash your, okay? Or if you want to turn off the tap, get a tissue and turn off the tap. Okay? That's another way out. After your hands are dry, get sanitizer and then rub your hands. Okay? I don't know if you guys have any question concerning food handling and hygiene. Okay, so food handling and food handler health and working. Food handlers may contaminate food, so employees and employers must be careful to ensure that no illness is passed on by those working in the industry. It's really common. Most of us get food poison. You go to a restaurant, you come back and feel, oh, I'm sick. After eating some food, you don't know what's causing the sickness, but it's food poisoning. And this food poisoning comes because of the food handlers. Okay, the food gets contaminated by the way they behave, their hygiene behaviors. Do not go to work if you feel sick. Sometimes when I train people about this, mostly if I go to train my employees, they shouldn't go to work when they are sick. It's not a case that if you are feeling very sick, some slight sickness, or I'm having a headache, I shouldn't go to work. But if you're really feeling sick, do not go to work, because you might pass the sickness to other people. Like today we have too much COVID, so it's not advisable for you to go to work if you're feeling sick. You must advise your supervisor if you're feeling unwell. Tell your supervisor if you're not feeling good. For food handlers, skills and knowledge, food handlers need to know how their actions can affect the safety of the food they handle. Food handlers need to know how to locate and follow workplace information. They need to know about their own food handling operations, SOPs. You need to know the SOPs of your industry. How to identify and correct or report situations that do not meet the business food safety. Okay? Who to report to? You need to know that. You need to know your responsibilities as regards to healthy and food safety, brothers and sisters. I know this is really a wonderful topic that we all need to go through. It shouldn't be only to the food handlers, like people working in the restaurants or the hotel industry. It should be for all of us, how we handle our food at home. It should be very important to all of us. So thank you very much, guys, for your attendance and listening to me. I'm really so honored to be part of this wonderful class, and I hope to improve on my communication skills all the time. And maybe this topic has been a wonderful educative thing to you. Thank you very much. May God bless you. This is Jeremiah Catostil, your instructor, and I'm open for any questions if you have any questions for me.